Good morning, everybody. I'm Ravyn and it's been a while, hasn't it? Uh, it's been really crazy, and I think my camera's a little laggy. I haven't done a whole lot of free time stuff, not a whole lot of games and such. Um, so, first thing that I want to talk about is Merlin, one of my leopard geckos, actually started forming some eggs. And she has since laid those eggs, but they were they were duds. Sorry, Mirage is like into everything. He wants to be like all up in my stuff here. Lay down. Thank you. No, don't knock my computer over. I think he's a little jealous because I have Rarity here. She's actually in the process of shedding. That's why she's really dull looking. His little paw. So I'm just kind of giving her some scratches and rubs so that her skin will loosen up. And it tends to make them feel better. I can only imagine how uncomfortable it is to have dead skin clinging to you. So what else have I done? Well, our apartment complex had our yearly inspection. So we passed that. If you all remember, my apartment was like a tornado went through it. So we spent well over a week, about a week, 2 weeks, week and a half, something like that, just cleaning up. Oh, excuse me. So we are tired and we are sore. And my knee and my back have been bothering me a lot the last few days. Also, I started my master's program. So I'm in my first class of the program. I had to choose a classical piece and a contemporary piece for our finals for this particular class. So I ended up choosing Mary Shelley's Frankenstein for my classical piece, and I got a ways into it, but I have to say it reminds me in some ways of when I was reading Dracula, as in it has a lot of stuff that feels boring and needlessly wordy. But I will give it this. It does eventually focus on an actual story rather than rambling. And the story is more interesting. It just feels so far. I've only gotten to like chapter 5, halfway through chapter 5. So far it feels like we're glossing over this creature that Frankenstein creates, and we're more interested in all the crap from his, rich and privileged life. But I'm still kind of holding out for it. I mean, I had to finish it anyway, but it's interesting. For my contemporary piece, I chose Silver Eyes by Scott Cawthon and Kira Breed Risley, I think was the other author. For those of you who are familiar, that is a Five Nights at Freddy's novel. I just thought the two would be really good to parallel when it comes time to do whatever we have to do. I haven't really looked to see what we're supposed to do once we've read this stuff. So yeah, our classes now are 10 weeks, whereas when I was getting my bachelor's degree, it was 4 weeks. And after 4 weeks, we'd go right into the next class. Whereas with this degree, my master's degree, we have 10 weeks on, 1 week off, and then start the next class. So I'm looking forward to that. So far, it's been okay, but like I said, I've only been in a week. This is the second week. Um, and it's been going okay. Let me see. And I guess one of my biggest accomplishments is I did publish my first book of 2017. It is a novella, so it's not as large as some of the other things that I do. It is not as detailed as some of the other things that I do as far as paperback. They were supposed to be short stories, but they just ended up. Could you please get off? Thank you. I'm sorry, my cats are going crazy. Um, where was I? So yeah, I was supposed to write these stories as short stories, but they actually got quite a bit of length on them. They were shorter than my novels, but they were longer than short stories. So I figured, well, they have enough pages to be published as a paperback. So it had like 100 pages for the paperback version. So this past week I published The Old Man, which is part of a collection called Revenant Tales. And Revenant Tales is part of a bigger novel series called The Revenants of Embry. So all the little novelettes, novellas, I don't know. They are available in paperback if they are long enough. And they will be part of the story. They are canon to the series, but they won't be as in-depth as the larger novels. Excuse me. They're just kind of things that happen in the world that still involve the overall theme of the revenant creatures. So, yes, it's now available. The Old Man is now available in paperback and in ebook. I think it's pretty much covered everything. I think Barnes & Nobles is finally carrying the paperback version on their website. I'm assuming so because the Nook version is up. I've yet to put the link to the paperback version on Barnes & Noble onto the website because I was still waiting for it, but the other links should be working fine. Currently, I am writing another one of the Revenant Tales, and it's called One Touch. I'm having a little issue getting into it. It's not that I don't know the story, it's just I'm not getting the in the zone feeling to just go for it, so it feels really, it feels harder than it should be. So I'm kind of trying to truck through it. That being said, I think I'm going to be starting the next Ravyn read soon, which will be The Taming of Coyote. Mostly because if I don't want to watch TV and I don't want to get to work and don't have anything else to do, I still want something to do if I'm not sleepy. So I'm thinking maybe starting that just so I have something to do when I'm not in the zone to write, but I don't want to watch TV. That's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot else going on. I did see that annotations would be going away soon, so I guess I have to keep that in mind in future videos. And I also saw a time limit for creators that videos need to be 8 hours or less. Normally this isn't a major issue. Considering most people don't even get that far. I think only once I've done more than that. I think I did like 10 hours in one stream once. But I don't see it really affecting anything. We just gotta not go that long. Excuse me. Excuse excuse me. Between the allergies and the medicines I take, I've been just so sleepy. But anyway, yeah, I don't know really what else to talk about. So that was just kind of catching up on what I was doing. So, y'all didn't think I just fell off the face of the planet. I am still here and I am going to be doing stuff. It's just I've been so busy and preoccupied. So hopefully you'll get to see more stuff. So hopefully I'll have some Taming of Coyote stuff up soon. And until then, see ya.